$200 for Lilia is the best investment in the game for mage main players. Somebody like me, I'm so far for so many seasons mage main. In the season 1 I was a cavalry main. In the season 2 I start switching to the mages because I saw everything is decided by mages. Even though that so far they didn't get any kind of buffs, but maybe they don't actually need. And I get this question, what is going to be the best starting way for a free-to-play player, and I think it's always mages. I spent like 200 bucks on one hero and I really don't regret it getting the Lilia. Look at this beauty. I mean, look at these high heels. Yeah. I mean, here the characters are like small body and big head, but yeah, at the end of the day we're looking what this hero can actually bring on the table. And honestly, there is just one spell that maybe bother a little the players, and this is actually the peacekeeping. I mean, this hero have a peacekeeping. At least the game can make the peacekeeping work on the behemoths because it's absolutely useless. Nobody are looking to get some extra damage against Darkling Patrols. Yeah, maybe in the first season where your heroes are like maybe level 10 or 12 or 20 may actually bring some make some sense, but at the end of the day this thing it may actually bring some question in the heads of the people. And yeah, this is basically increase the damage due to the peacekeeping 15%. It's actually 12, 15 if is awakened. And this is maybe raise some question in the people's head. Okay, so if this spell is not that good, why there is like 3 spells left and awakening? Why should I actually go for this hero? First thing first spell is basically the most brutal spell existing in Call of Dragons. It's like deals diffuse the damage to the target and 2 early legions. By the way, it's a single one. For the people who don't know, before awakening is a legion and 1 extra. When it's awakened, it's like 2 legions there. So what else? With 50% chance to inflict Scorch, dealing damage every second for 5 seconds. Level 5 spell is like 205 seconds. This is like 1000 extra rage. And you get 1.2k normal hit of the spell. So if you're hitting like 3 legions and let's say you inflict 1 legion with the Scorch, obviously we're having diffused damage and etc, but I'm not quite sure should I actually go that much over the Lilia spells, just because I think the majority of my audience, like maybe 90% of the people, are familiar with her spells. And even in the season 1, people, like it or not, but they're going to get familiar with her spell because most of the players are definitely going to go with the mages, and also they're going to get Lilia. Lilia Velen is breaking bones in season 1. It's just a single legion that is destroying everything. But anyway, I'm not going to go that much over the spells, how much damage she can make with this 20% chance to spread to 2 more surrounding enemy legions and etc. This is not the point of the video. The point is the investment. Right now I'm working over Mu. Now Mu Xiang is a hero that I want to level up. Obviously I have my reasons, the good damage he's having. Also, this spell where his damage do bonus is increased, and this is damage do is applying to artifact to whatever. I mean, this is the damage output of your legion. It's not specifically boosting the spell you're having. It's not specifically for the normal attack. It's basically the output, your damage do. And she's having other stuffs like survivability and etc. I'm not going to go that much in details, but I'm working on this hero. So far every day I'm getting these daily deals. Okay, this is not actually the daily deal. This is daily deals. I already purchased this one, so I get the Mu Xiang tokens today. It's extremely slow, first of all, and second, costs so much to get 30 dragon tickets for the daily deals. Is like 86 bucks from the pull to mail, and it's for 20 days you cannot get some crazy progress. Okay, you cannot get it, but in same time, the moment you get some extra VIP and you get all the VIPs needed for the Lilia, you can basically awake her. You can basically have this hero awakening, and believe me, this hero awakening is doing the crazy damage. The first hero every spender awake is a Lilia. This is the first hero because it's giving you opportunity to immediately awake this hero when it's only request to have the specific level of VIP. Something that I suggest for the VIP, this is something like an extra tip for the people who is maybe starting playing Call of Dragons. I think that I also have this type of people. Actually, Call of Dragons get very popular lately, and this is the level 8 buff where you're going to get the Tune Research Q permanently unlock it, and also research speed is going to be with extra 10%. I think this is the best thing. Now, from level 8, you basically have till level 9. You basically need level 9, and you're going to have the opportunity to actually buy all the Lilia tokens and actually awake this hero. So this is the most cheap hero in Call of Dragons. Compared to the Husk, she is not actually need some higher level VIPs. It need only till level 9. And same time, it's not requesting you to have a look or gambling. You basically you buy the bundle and there is a specific number of Lilia tokens inside. So this is the most fast hero to be awakened. And so far, after playing like 2 years, this is one of the main legions that is bringing merits to my merits. Basically, the legion that's making merits. It can be Lilia Thea, it can be Lilia Velen, it can be Lilia Tohar. Now, Lilia is so... it's a hero that can be basically, how to say it, matched with almost every hero presented in Call of Dragons. It's just the damage output of this hero is absolutely crazy. That's why you're going to get good reports with Thea, you're going to get good reports even with Tohar, and definitely with the Tohar, I'm start thinking to actually use Lilia Tohar, but right now I'm not quite sure with who should I actually use Bertrand if I remove Tohar. Because Tohar is firing up before any mage, because it's a passive one, and immediately the commander get this 25% boost of his spell. For the people who don't know, when this thing finish, is giving like 35% attack, which is increasing the damage output of the spell of the hero. But yeah, still Lilia is in my heart, and it's a hero that I'm definitely looking. If I have to chance to start over, I'm going to get her for sure again. I have something like regrets back in the days, and the main reason was I'm not so sure, everybody asking some question in their mind, because $100 can be nothing for somebody, but in the same time it can be so much money for somebody else, so in my case that was a lot of money. And I'm coming from a background not spending over any game. For the first time I actually spent something in Call of Dragons. But later, with playing the game, I understand that this is basically the best investment that I can actually do. The main reason I actually awake Lilia or get all of the bundles was this Teatri inside. Teatri plus 800. The other one is going to also give you some Teatri. I don't remember how many, like 600, and you need this thing for the Rally Bacon. Where is the Rally Bacon? Yeah, this thing is needing so many Teatri. So if you go for the Darkling Patrols, you're not going to go for the forts. At one point you're going to have arrows, at the other side you're not going to have, for example, Teatri. And the things was very slow. A lot of things actually changed from back in the days. Right now you have an opportunity to get 12 arrows from Darkling Patrol. Back in the days the maximum was like 5 arrows. So you see the difference. It was absolutely the same with the Teatri. Even at the end of the season, before they introduced the pets, I was getting the either the VIP points or I was getting actually the Teatri. Yeah, I was getting the Teatri because it was a pain. So yeah, at one point I decided, okay, I want to awake my Lilia. It's going. There is just so many benefits getting can awake the Lilia, and I'm going to get Teatro and I'm going to use them. So yeah, I buy the Lilia and I use immediately the Teatri, and yeah, from there I start seeing some crazy reports. That's why maybe I'm making this video, just because if you're decide to spend something in Call of Dragons, I think if you want to go mage main, Lilia is the best and the most cheap investment. Because if you want to level up Bertrand, you have to buy bundles for the Wookiee Spin. You're not always going to get Wookiee Spin. Bertrand, for example, is coming in the season 2. If you want to go for Velen, a hero from the season 1, you have him in the gold keys. So, this investment start not be one of the best and stuff like this. So let's talk about the Lilia a little and why she still dominates even a generation later. Currently, I'm waiting for generation 4 mages to appear in Call of Dragons. I really don't know where this thing is going to happen. Maybe one day it's going to happen. I mean, I think at September, something like this. Right now we are waiting for the infantry, and after this we're looking for the mages. Mages is a last one. First is marksman, cavalry, infantry, mages. So, she's a core of to every mage composition. Her skill burns and the synergy are irreplaceable in the PvP. I totally agree with that. This is some of the things some of the players are saying to me when we speak about the Lilia. I just put it there. She will outperform newest mages even with generation 3. And so far generation 4 I'm not like 100% sure, but from season 1 the Lilia actually puts the level right here. Nobody was happy with Bertrand Tocher, even though they have their own they have their ages, they have their benefits, but Lilia is still doing better from Bertrand and Tocher. And after this, who was this generation 2? Generation 3 was Talea and Thunderlin. Only Thunderlin actually matter for me. Talea, this ship, even I invest like 5-5. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, do you use her? But still, I think she can find a place. But the main reason is because she is a legendary. If this thing is an epic one, and some of these stats was just a little less, I'm not going to even look at her. She's going to sit at level 0. And one thing I can actually say about the Lilia, and she's carrying free-to-play players, WoW spenders in even Wales. Now, free-to-play player obviously is not going to be, if you buy even a single thing, you're no longer free-to-play. But, if you get Lilia, somehow, I don't know how, she's going to be extremely valuable, even not fully awakened. Fully awakening, this is one of the best awakening in Call of Dragons, is basically adding one extra legion that can get hit by AoE damage. But still, even hitting like 2 legions, that means less diffused damage and still is doing crazy amount of damage. So far I think this is the best investment for the mage main in Call of Dragons. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Obviously you're going to need some good artifacts and pets, but this is a topic for other video. The game just shifted from heroes and troops to artifacts and pets, and yeah, if you're missing artifacts and pets, you're going to have bad time, not gonna lie. So yeah, I guess this will be for this video, guys. Make sure to hit one like, subscribe if you're new, become a member if you want to support your boy Burgi and my work. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.